So friends, we have seen date picker dialog. Now in this session we will see how time picker and custom dialog works. So let's go to the Android Studio and create one method, where here I have created show date picker. Now I will create one more method, show time picker. Show time picker. Now here also I need calendar. Calendar dot get instance, and here I will take hour equal to calendar dot get calendar dot hour of the day, and I will have minute also. Minute. Okay, so we have calendar dot hour, calendar dot minute, and just like the date picker dialog, I will write time picker dialog, time picker dialog, time picker dialog equal to new time picker dialog. Here my parameters will be the same, time comma new time picker, and I need to set default hour and minute. And one more thing, last thing is true or false. So this true or false is for 24-hour format. If I send true, it will give me 24-hour view. If I give false, it will give me 24-hour 12-hour only. So button time picker dot set text. Okay, now here our int i1 and int i1, these are the underscore hour of the day, and i1 is minute. Okay, hour of the day and minutes. So I will write hour of the day plus double quote colon plus underscore minute. So it will show the minutes on my screen, right? And at the end of the this code, time picker dialog dot show. Okay, so I will execute this method on which button click? Time picker button click. So let's try to run this application and see what output it gives you. So our application is running, and as usual I have two buttons, date picker and time picker. So I will click on time picker and it will show me the 24 hours time because I have set true. So if I set 2350 and if I click OK, so see my button text is 2350. If I click 15:06, so my button text is 15:06. So this is how time picker is shown. Now what I will do, I will create one more button and I will write show custom dialog. Okay, so I will write ID as button show custom, and instead of text I will write custom dialog box, or only custom dialog. Okay, box also. Okay, so this is button show custom. So here I will write button show custom. Okay, and in find view by ID also I need to write button show custom. So what is this button show custom? So button so I will set on click listener also. So what is this button show custom? So button show custom will show a custom dialog box where you can put your own elements and you can create the code according to your need. So I will write show custom. This is the method which I have not declared it, and I will declare it now. Void show custom. Okay, now here I want to write the code for custom dialog box. Okay, so we will first create a layout for our custom dialog box. So I will go to layout, and I will right click on layout folder. I will go to new, and I will write layout resource file. I will click on layout resource file. Here I will write layout underscore custom dialog, layout underscore custom underscore dialog, right? Now I will go to code split section, and I will replace this as linear layout. See, linear layout is very easy to use. That is why I use linear layout every time. Here orientation. Other than that, constraint layout are used in production or in complicated cases, but here we don't need much of code, so that is why I don't want to make it complicated. So here vertical orientation. Now I will write text view. Width will be match parent, height will be wrap content, text size will be 20 sp, and text will be choose, okay, not choose correct option, choose not choose, okay, give inputs. Okay, this is my center text, so gravity will be center. Okay, and text size I will increase to 30 sp, give inputs. Okay, now at the bottom of this I will write edit text, width match parent, height wrap content, and hint I will write enter first name. Okay, 1 second, I have typed the quote 2 times, enter first name. Okay, and gravity, okay, no gravity I want to write. I will write width as match parent. Okay, now this will take margin 12 dp. Okay, and below that I will create radio group. Try to understand, below that I will create radio group and match parent and wrap content, and now I will create radio button. And this radio button, see, I am using old components here. I should use latest component for radio button, radio group. So let me add radio group and radio button. I want to use Android X component, which is appcomcat radio button, and width will be wrap content, height will be wrap content itself. Okay, so this is one radio button, and like that I want to create 2 radio buttons. So here I will provide some ID, and ID will be radio button, that is RB underscore I will write male or female. Okay, so I will write male, and text will be male. Okay, and this button I will copy and I will paste here as female. Okay, so this is how my input is coming, and here I will place one button. Okay, button will be width is match parent, height is wrap content, text will be submit, ID will be button submit. Okay, and to this edit text I need to provide ID, where ID will be EDT name. Okay, EDT name. So this is my layout. Now this layout I will create wrap content for height and match parent for this, but I will provide some margin here. Margin will be 5 dp. Okay, so these are my components. Radio group also margin I will give you, margin 10 dp. Okay, and this 10 dp margin I will provide to button also. Okay, so this is the layout I have created for my custom dialog box. Okay, custom dialog box, name and submit. So what I need to do right now is, for ID, for group also I will give one ID, which is RB group. Okay, radio button groups. So what I need to do, show custom I want to show, right? But in show custom, what code you need to write, that I will tell you now. So to show that dialog, there is a simple class, dialog class, where you can create dialog, and by creating that dialog you have to create the object for the dialog, which is the constructor, and there you pass the context. Okay, this is the dialog class which you can pass. Now dialog class dot set content view r dot layout dot layout custom dialog. So we need to pass set content. See, in onCreate also we do set content view, right? So same method we are using for dialog, which is set content view, and dialog dot show we can directly execute here. So very simple, three lines only. Create dialog class object, then put set content view, and then dialog dot show. So let's try to run this application and see how it looks in real time. So my application is running, and if I click on set custom dialog, I can see my dialog here, which is inputs for whatever data we have given, male or female, only one we can select, and submit. Now you see on submit button nothing is working. Why? Because we have not written any code yet. And if I click outside this box, the dialog box gets closed, right? So I need to set some values here which will set the dialog box as we want. Okay, so set cancelable option I will create false, because we are not creating a cancelable dialog box. And to take the inputs, what we can do is we can use the view to get the views from the dialog box. So we have this button, submit button. So I will write button submit. We have edit text, which is EDT name. We have selected option for male female, so I will take string, and I will take selected. Okay, I will take gender. Okay, string as gender. Now what I will write is button submit equal to dialog dot find view by ID, r dot id dot button submit. Okay, and for edit text, EDT name equal to dialog dot find view by ID, r dot id dot EDT name, right? And for radio group, so I will write radio group RG equal to dialog dot find view by ID, r dot id dot RB group. Okay, now button submit I need to write, right? Button submit dot set on click listener. So button submit dot set on click listener equal to new on click listener. Now into this button submit I want to write the code to get the inputs from user, right? So here what I will do is I will write toast, or instead of toast I will write one string str equal to name, and here I will write name. So edt name dot get text I will write edt name dot get text. Now I will append, after name I will append what? I will append options for gender. So here I will write /n. /n is used for new line. Now str equal to str plus, which is for append, and I will write gender. Okay, now how to get the gender? To get the gender you have to write radio group selection or radio group callback, right? So how to write that callback? So to write that callback you need to get rg dot, so this is the first technique, this is the one way to write it, rg dot set check change listener, and into the set check change listener you will get integer I, which is the id of that selected radio button. Okay, so here what you can do is if I is equal to r dot id dot rb underscore female, then the gender will be female. Okay, and else gender will be male. But what we need to do here is, see, generally if we select, if selected is a radio button is female, then it will be female. If nothing is selected, then it will be male, or if male is selected, then it will be male. So default we need to select as a male. Okay, so we will do one thing, radio button we will select rb male equal to dialog dot find view by id r dot id dot rb underscore male, and we will keep as rb dot male dot set selected or set checked equal to true. Set selected also we can do, or set checked we can do, but set selected is the appropriate method. Set selected true, right? So I think rb dot set selected listener is also there. No, rg dot set selected listener is not there. Okay, so this is how we do a selection of this, and there is one error here. Variable gender is accessed from within a class, need to be final. Okay, so what we need to do here is we will declare this as the global parameter, which is gender, and the error is gone because we need to create it as a final according to the oops rule. We need to create it as final, and here now str equal to str plus I will write gender, and of the gender I will print the gender, right? So toast, I need to print this now, so toast, and I will write str, not like that, str I will write, I will print this entire thing. So what we did on submit button click, we have taken the edit text name, then we have taken gender, and then we have printed that gender. And here at this end, at the end or before this, I can do one thing is I will do dialog dot dismiss, dialog dot dismiss, so which will cancel or dismiss the dialog. Okay, so this is how custom dialog will be shown. So let me run this application and let's see how it works, and then I will show you another way to show the custom dialog box using alert view. So our application is running, and if I go to custom dialog box button, I can see the dialog box. Now here I will type my name. So suppose I will type Pramod, and I am typing as male. Okay, and I'll just submit the button, and you can see name and gender as Pramod male. And now here if I type Tanya and a female, then submit button, it will show me Tanya and female into the toast. Okay, so this is the one technique to create the dialog box, which is custom dialog box. Now one more technique I will show you to create the custom dialog box using alert dialog box. Okay, so what I will do is, this is show custom method. I will keep this method as it is, but I will create one more method which is show custom alert, which is show custom alert. Now into this method I will write alert dialog code. So let's write the code for alert dialog, but as we know, for alert dialog we need to write alert builder. So alert dialog dot builder equal to new alert dialog builder, and into that we will pass our context, which is this. Okay, now pay attention. To create the alert dialog, what we do is alert dialog equal to builder dot create. We execute this method, and dialog dot show we write. This is how we show dialog box using alert dialog. Okay, if you remember, we have some code like this where we set builder dot set positive button, and like that. If you remember, builder dot set positive button, and we have shown on click listener also into that. Okay, but here we are popping out our custom layout. Okay, so very first thing what you need to do is you need to create a view group. Okay, view group, and this view group you will set to as the default content. Okay, as the default content. What is the meaning of default content? So in find view by id you will write android dot r dot id dot content. Okay, whatever default screen content is shown, that content id content is used for the layout. Okay, this is the default view group content. See, view group is nothing but the group of views where you see some multiple views. So on your layout there is always one parent layout, which is this layout, but on this parent layout on top of that there is one more view group, which is content, which is default view group. Okay, now I will create a view which is a dialog view, and here this view, why we are creating dialog view, because this view we want to pop up, this view we want to show. Okay, so anytime whenever you want to show any layout on the screen, you have to use layout inflator class. Okay, anything, if you have any toast, any pop-up, every code or every layout which is being popped up on the screen is indirectly using layout inflator. So we are also using layout inflator. Now we have one method which is from layout inflator from, and what we will do is we will get the view and its context, and from that view context we will show the layout as the dialog view. Okay, so this dot inflate. Okay, this dot get layout inflator dot inflate. Okay, this there is no necessity of using this. So get layout inflator dot inflate, and into the inflate I will write r dot layout dot custom dialog, r dot layout dot custom. Okay, I have written something wrong here. R dot layout dot custom dialog, which we are writing in inflate method. Okay, and into the inflate method we will write view group as the hanger of the group, or which is the parent of the group. Okay, this is, and last is false. So what is the view group? Okay, so one method we are missing here is we don't need to write layout inflator class here. Get layout inflator itself, it returns layout inflator class. See, get layout inflator, it will return me layout inflator already, so we don't need to take extra layout inflator. One second, let me show you. Get layout, see, it is already returning you layout inflator, so you don't need to take layout inflator class again. So layout inflator dot inflate my layout, and this is the hanger of that layout, which is the root element of that layout. See, first is the inflator layout, which is resource means our r dot layout dot custom dialog file. Then view group which is the root of that layout. Root is nothing but this content, and attached to root, okay, I have set it to false. Now you can take this view group as your parent layout also. Remember, you can take your view group as parent layout also, but if the dimensions of your parent layout changes, then the visibility of your dialog view also will change. So it is always better to show the alert dialog using content view group, but this content view group should be used when we are showing custom layout dialog only. Otherwise we don't need content default view group. Okay, so dialog view is set now, and into the builder what I will do is builder set view, and here I will write dialog view. Into the builder what we have done, set view, and then we have written dialog view. So this is my custom code for dialog is created finally. Okay, now as you have seen, we have on click listeners, and we have these things here, which is radio button and buttons and everything, right? So just for example, let me take this buttons and everywhere above, and how to do that. So let me copy this code, which is on click listener for buttons and everything, and here instead of dialog I will write dialog view. Instead of dialog I will write dialog view. Okay, so this is not necessary. Let me copy this here, builder dot create and dialog dot dismiss. Okay, so now I have created my dialog. So how we let's repeat this, how we have created our dialog. Alert dialog builder class we have used. With that we have declared the default content view group. Then we have created a view object or view reference, which is nothing but our dialog class file view reference. We have set that view into the builder. See, builder will give you each and every method to set up your dialog box. It will give you provision to create positive negative buttons. It will give you title, everything. It will allow you to give title and everything. Then with that builder we have created alert dialog, and that alert dialog we are going to show. And according to that view which we have set into alert dialog builder, we have created find view by ID and then button submit EDT name, and into that we have set all the parameters like we want. Now let's execute this entire code into show custom. Instead of show custom, execute this entire code on show button custom. So let me run this code and see how it works. So our application is running, and if I click on custom dialog button, now you see there is a difference in the view of this alert dialog and the dialog we have seen. You can see the sizes, you can see the background, everything is different here. So let me put this some name here, which is Raj and male, and if I click on submit, you can see Raj and mail as the output. So this is how we use dialogues, alert dialogues. We have seen custom dialogues, alert dialogue, and custom dialogue using alert dialogue also, time picker and date picker. So these are the 4 things we use in dialogues, and I think dialogue there are no other more dialogues to show. There are various new dialogues which are coming into the Android, but those are not necessary. You can learn it by yourself also. Those are very easy, and those are based on these dialogues only. So this is the base of dialogues. Okay, so this is it. You should practice for the dialogues in your programs, because dialogues are very necessary, and mostly 80% of dialogues are alert dialogues and date picker dialogues and time picker dialogues. Those are used very rarely, but custom dialogues is the thing which is used frequently. Every time we use your application, it has a theme, and according to theme you have to create this custom dialogues. So custom dialogues are very frequently used things, so you should practice on custom dialogues with alert dialogues. Okay, because it will preserve your sizes, it will preserve the behavior of dialogues, but this normal dialogue, it will not give you the same behavior. It will give you just a normal pop-up thing. Okay, so alert dialogues, there are only 4 things which I have learned, and in the next video we will learn something about fragment and fragment life cycles. Okay, so this is it.